Excuse me, holy mackerel. Welcome back, YouTube. Sorry, I broke the whole of everything. The stream was not set up for chat for some reason. Welcome. Sorry for the delay. Oh golly, I'm so dumb. I didn't change anything over on Twitch. God, I am terrible at this, so you all are just in for a hilarious. We need to actually do this. I gotta find some Pokemon on here, and I don't remember which game they're in because I am incredibly. This is home. And this is where my competitive Pokemon are. Okay. I'm fine with home being right there. I need to... Alright, so they're right here. I need Scizor, which is in this dex somewhere. There he is. I'm hoping that this is a decent Scizor for the time being. That way I don't have as much setup to do, because I really don't want to have to deal with too much setup. Especially now that I'm not breeding for a good one. Go back here. I'm going to end up transferring this thing around a lot, because we have 4 profiles to play it on. Well, not 4 attempts, but we'll definitely have more. But 4 places for me to can I check summary? No, I need to change moves. Can we do Iron Defense? We do not have Lunge. But we can do Swords Dance. And we forget this one. And forget that one. Perfect. We can save, and then that means that it's in our main account, main game, for us to utilize. For our Violet playthrough, our original Violet playthrough. We'll go ahead and utilize that for this, and then we will try and get through this to the best of our ability. So we just need to do one thing, which is teach it Lunge, which hopefully we don't have to go and find. It does this strategy does require you to have the DLC, because Lunge is only available in the DLC, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue, especially if you have a friend, which we all know most of us don't, so there's that. we're gonna release this because I went and just caught this for shits and giggles. Alright, let's grab this and utilize filter learnable moves. You, I believe Lunge is bug type. It is. Doesn't take a whole lot to do it, so not a bad one to have crafted. Now what's next is we're gonna give it the vitamins that are necessary. And it's gonna be protein, iron, let's see here. We've got that all set up. I think we just need to go and hyper train it. And we're good, because I think it's... Oh, wait, hold on. Does this have the correct Tera Type? Summary. It has a flying Tera Type. Yeah, we're gonna need to do two more things. So we're gonna fly to Medali. Changes Tera Type to Bug, which we have a absolute metric ton of materials for that still, because we don't do this nearly enough. And then we go to the Mountain City. I don't remember what the place is, but we hyper train it there. Change you to a bug type. You remember when people like early on in the game were like, "Oh, it's an easy, like money or not money glitch, but like an easy way to make money is sell your Terra shards," and now like nobody does that. I find it funny, the evolution of money making schemes in Pokemon games. It used to be you just beat the Elite Four repeatedly. Now you have to where am I going? I'm going up here, aren't I? Montenvera. What's up, Lost? How are you doing today, bud? I call everybody bud, so if you're not a bud, it's okay. What am I doing? Hyper training Pokemon. Scizor needs 2 stats to be utilized. We're not gonna use a golden bottle cap. I'm not using a golden bottle cap. We'll do attack and special attack. Not that they really matter. That's good to hear. I am fantastic, actually. I have been longing for the streaming for a while. I've not had the time to, and I've had other things that have carried my attention that I no longer have access to. So we are trying to just keep it rolling. We've got our Scizor built, so now we have to go in and just do the raid. I don't I am building off of a guide, like not the guide, but like the Pokemon I built is one that was recommended. I have watched the video once on how to do it, and so I'm flying by the seat of my pants here, bud. I have no recollection of what move order, what to expect. So I can pull up the Meowscarada raid details because I know that shield activates at 80 or at 75% HP, 80% time remaining. Meowscarada uses Hone Claws at 99% time remaining. Player stats and status reset at 85% time. Petal Blizzard at 84% of time. Grassy Terrain at 50% of time. And then 75% and 40% it resets Meowscarada's stats and stuff. So at 75% it resets its own abilities, and at 40% it resets its own. But it only resets the player's stats once at 85% of the time. So I think that's what we're going for. It's not hard. I didn't think it would be. From what I've seen, it doesn't seem like it is very difficult. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to just use Lunge to get Tera. And then let it reset our stats, set Iron Defense first, and then Swords Dance, and then we just blast it. I think that's the way to go. For the most part, I don't see anything that would be otherwise difficult. I guess one more, since it's not reset our stats yet. Oh, it's 75% HP. Okay, so we have to go from. When does it put its shield up? Okay, shield activation is 75% HP or 80% of time. Negative effects from itself. There's one that. Player stats at 85% of the time. Okay, so it should have already. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. That's not what I wanted to do. You use Ceruledge. I mean, I have no doubt that you use Ceruledge. Ceruledge does seem to be very good. Oh, I don't have a Shell Bell. That's gonna. I don't think it might mess us up. We might have to reset, maybe. Iron Defense again. How much damage does it do? Or it won't tell me. That's fine too. Not enough to make me worry about it right this second. That and Seed Sower is going to be helping us a lot. We'll do one more Iron Defense because I believe it is 3 to max it out. Yeah, Sharply Rose. So the next is Swords Dance. And yeah, I mean, for the most part, this raid doesn't seem like it's very difficult at all. It actually looks to be very, very, very easy. I have not heard anything about like it being difficult or convoluted. So that's a good. We'll do one more. The problem is that the problem with not having a Shell Bell is that I don't just basically full heal here off of the Lunge. But it doesn't do enough damage to make me worry about it. I don't think, especially with 3 Iron Defenses up, the damage it's doing is being mitigated by Seed Sower, and it's always gonna have Seed Sower up, or it's always gonna have Grassy Terrain up because of Seed Sower, which may or may not be a bad thing. because of that's not what I wanted to do. I hate when it moves my cursor. This is the one problem I have with this game is that like it moves your cursor so frequently that like if you get to the point where you can just do something by hitting A, that it throws you for a loop, and I hate that. I hate it so much. I get it, like it's just moving it to the top of your attack list, but like it's either you do it every time or you don't do it at all. Am I going? What do you mean going for a shiny one? Is it not shiny locked? Yeah, I was gonna say Meowscarada is shiny locked. Again, it moved my. This would be almost over had it not moved my cursor two rounds in a row. Yeah, I don't care about negative effects from itself. Yeah, we'll just lunge. It doesn't do enough damage. Yeah, it absolutely is. I mean, I have the thing pulled up from Cerebi on my second monitor, or well, yeah. I mean, yes, it is my second monitor. It's my second of 3. Because that's how I was pulling what percentage of time and or HP it does whatever it does. And it does say that shiny rate is never. So we're probably gonna do this probably for Herba Mystica. Not that I really use Herba Mystica because I breed for most of my Pokemon. I don't really catch like I'll catch the random shiny Pokemon just for the sake of catching them, but for the most part I don't. I also wanted to use this stream as a way to like get back into playing Pokemon, but also have the ability to ask if people wanted to see me the videos I used to do, which is every time a Mightiest mark came out, I did a how-to explanation video that was usually about 8 to 10 minutes long. Explained the build and the attack pattern that you would use in order to secure the win. If that is something that interests you, I would gladly do that. For those of whom who are watching and would like to weigh in on content ideas. Yeah, I have all of the. I think I have all of the Mightiest mark Pokemon right now. I want to put them all in order again. So that I can double check, because some of them I got really out of order. Yeah, I definitely like I said, I used to all the time. Every time a new one was announced, I didn't do one like, or not every time one was announced, but every time one was what's the word I'm looking for? Like released, the same that day I was doing a video on it. So Pokemon Legends ZA I am probably going to get, for the sheer fact that there is no reason for me not to. The problem I can see running into with Legends ZA is that it feels like it's going to be a lack there of content, and it also might not be as big as everybody thinks it or as everybody wants it to be, because like Legends Arceus was huge, And this game does not, like Legends ZA does not appear to be anywhere near that size. And there are things that I'm not super fond of. One of which being the... It's the wrong Z... Meowscarada. Save and exit. I do intend on at least giving it a good college try. However, because it's not the competitive, like the game that is the competitive scene, much like Scarlet and Violet is right now. Scarlet and Violet is where all of the competitive matches are based out of, which might be changing with Pokemon Coliseum, at least the reboot of Pokemon Coliseum, which is whatever they called it. I don't remember what they called it, where you could play on mobile and on Switch. If that becomes the new like competitive scene, where that's where we're battling like competitively, and that's like what they use for Worlds, then we might see a change in like what games people play things on, especially for those of whom who like to be perfectionists like me. We like, it may trivialize doing what's it called, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm looking for a way to... What am I doing? I put the wrong Pokemon in bank. I also have the wrong Pokemon in my party, or not in my party, but in the boxes to put in bank or in home. So, long answer short, I probably will be playing Pokemon Legends ZA. I will try and play it the day it comes out. It'll probably be the weekend it comes out, because I work a full-time job during the day and don't really have that opportunity to do that. I'm curious as to what everybody thinks of the of today's thumbnail. I feel like it turned out really well. Today's thumbnail I'm very proud of. I should probably put one of these in my party just to begin with. That way I'm... They also slowed down like heavily on the Mightiest Mark raids and just raids in general, and I feel like that is thank you. I appreciate that. What are you, do you need anything for your living dex? Because I have a living dex. I'm actually like, okay, so I you are new to me, at least. I don't recognize the name. So I get to unload like the normal things that I like gush about to you, because like I'm like really excited about this as a possibility. But I've been working on a living competitive dex, as I'm calling it, which is a Pokedex that has every Pokemon in the game competitively trained, so that if any game comes out, I can just port the Pokemon in and it's already competitively viable. That way I can either start breeding it to more than likely sell, because like that's what I ultimately am as a breeder, or give to somebody to so that they have Pokemon to utilize for wow. You're in class? Bro, your classes have gotten super late. Sorry, train derailed. Yeah. And originally my goal was to have a competitive shiny dex that was all forms, all shiny, all perfect IV, and then we like not we as in like I did the math, but or like we as in like everybody in stream did the math, but I did the math, and the sheer fact that I have yet to get a family of 3 perfect IV Tandemaus, and the fact that I have yet to get a shiny perfect IV Tandemaus of either family size is crazy to me, because I have been breeding that, or trying to breed for just a perfect IV family of 3 for a very long time. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Feel free to weigh in on how crazy I am, because I'm well aware that I'm crazy. I agree with you. Every Pokemon that I have is in my trainer ID, and the only time I don't have a Pokemon that's in my trainer ID is when I traded to get a starter Pokemon to get like breeding started. And I have like gifts and stuff from people who are like friends of the channel, and those of whom who have stuck around for a long time. Like, I have gifts and stuff from them, but that's about it. For the most part, my Pokemon have to be my original trainer, all competitively bred so that like it's perfect. I don't really like hyper training my Pokemon. The nature is kind of necessary, and then like obviously the ability can be changed with an ability patch or ability capsule. So they've trivialized like part of the game by adding the ability capsule and ability patch, but I digress. At this point, the game has become more and more based around like being more kid friendly, because they really. This should have... There it is. How far do I have to... Okay, not very far. But I also like having my Pokemon have my original trainer ID, or me be the original trainer. I have a few names that I've played games under in the past that I've actually been trying to like cycle out. So I have a bunch of Pokemon from like back when I played under the trainer ID. A hunt for Roaring Moon. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? That shiny hunt is actually like super easy, and I'm very annoyed that the Paradox Pokemon can't breed, because the only way to get a perfect IV one is to get incredibly lucky, and that's just not feasible. Which the funny thing about the Roaring Moon and Iron Valiant raids is that, like, I say they're really easy, but like for real, the I had like the biggest issue with it, and like, and this is the thing that like bothers me, and it'll tilt me off the face of the planet. So if you like Baby Rage, you'll like my channel. When I'm going for something that I see like somebody do super easily online, oh my god, I wish you the best of luck, because I do not envy you. I have had the biggest issue with like shiny rates in this game, like specifically towards me. I didn't give it a shell bell again. I still didn't give it a shell bell, and I keep on forgetting about it. But like shiny rates specifically towards me, I'll do a like a strategy that people are like, oh yeah, you'll get it in like no time, and I'll go like 7 times odds, and still never see it. It took me 3 shiny fairy sandwiches to get my shiny Iron Valiant that I got, and like that bothers the absolute crap out of me. I need this thing to hurry up and reset stats. That should hopefully have done it. Nullified my stats. What's up, Duck? Do that. Thanks. Right. Thanks. That is like the one video that I had that I would like could remotely say went viral. 15,000 right now. Did you set up a sandwich? Do you have the shiny charm, or are you trying to do this like at odds? Or like full odds? Because that's, oh, son of a... The funny thing about that video is that video blew up like crazily, and like I got really excited about it, and then like no other video blew up that hard, and I'm like, ah, that's sad. Only a shiny charm? I would say, do you need a sandwich? But I can't donate a sandwich while having the Meowscarada raid, because it ended at 7 and it is now 7:41 for me. You don't understand the sandwich? That is totally fair. Sandwiches in this game are like incredibly easy. So the best thing to do is to look up how, like, what, like, for Roaring Moon, I would say, I believe it's Dragon is like the best one, because I don't think that cave has any non-dragon Pokemon in it. Basically, you want to find the typing that... You want to find a typing that like only like that is the only Pokemon with that typing that shows up in the area. I can look at I can walk you through it here in a second when I have more time to look at what the spawns are in that cave. Because I can't for the life of me remember. God, am I gonna actually be able to do this or no? I died once and I wasted a full turn of that.
Hit him with that baseball. Baseball.
We should be fine though.
Hit him with that baseball.
Oh yeah. We'll catch up in no time. I think what will help you with making a sandwich is like having somebody like walk you through it, along with like also doing the sandwich like on screen, because it like a lot of people will just pull up the chart that has like all of the shiny sandwiches on it and just say just build this sandwich, and like they don't explain the mechanics very well sometimes. The mechanics are really strange though, because each ingredient has different values for each portion of what makes up the sandwich. So like when you make a sandwich, you're essentially trying to utilize the ingredients that give you the shining value 3, level 3, and then encounter rate is also a really good one to want, because then you're encountering dragon types more frequently. Those dragon types are more likely to be shiny, so on and so forth. So the better sandwich, it just depends on what you are needing. I recommend using a tool called oh god, what was it? It was Pokemon Violet Scarlet Sandwich Simulator or something like that. It's a web-based app that somebody made that allows you to like test out ingredients, and so you can like build sandwiches, and it'll tell you what you'll get with those ingredients without having to use any of your own ingredients. And then you can use that to validate the sandwich that you want to build, and then turn around and utilize the sandwich in game. I got 2 herbas. Nice. I think that was sour and sweet though. Not that it really matters all that much. Oh. Found it. Perfect. I also recommend looking up the shiny sandwich. Like there's a picture that you can find that like outlines all of them, and then you utilize that picture to, and then you can see what like changing each of the ingredients does, so that you can validate like what you have to do to achieve it. And if you mess up one of the ingredients, like you can see what it does to the sandwich and how it changes the sandwich. I think the one with like all of the ingredients filled, it's not like 3 ingredients. I think there's one that's like it's like a really long ingredient list. It's like 2 hamburgers, onions, bell peppers, stuff like that. That is a very good one to do, because I believe it gives you the encounter rate, which is like arguably what you would want to have. Let me see. The one that I am recommending, I believe. Yeah, so the one that I'm recommending is either prosciutto and 2 salty herba mysticas, or avocado and 2 salty herba mysticas. The reason why is because prosciutto and 2 salty herba mysticas will give you encounter power level 3, tidal power level 3, and sparkling power level 3 for flying. The other one is avocado and 2 and 2 herba mysticas, or 2 salty herba mysticas. That will give you the same effect, but for dragon. I don't remember which one is better in that particular cave, because I don't know what all you can spawn in that cave on Scarlet and Violet, or Scarlet, because I have Violet and I've played a lot of Violet, so like I know that Fairy is the one that I want to do in that cave, because it spawns in just that cave specifically in a way that allows you to find it. I look forward to seeing you in streams in the future, buddy. I hope that helps you immensely with your hunt, and you should get it within the next hour or so. In theory. Obviously I can't guarantee that, but I'd like to give you as much luck as possible. And that should bring your rates down to like 512 or less than 512. I think he's talking about sandwich, like bread. Like baguette. I like baguette. Alright, I need to switch to Scarlet. Baguette. Okay. Yeah, my dock is not in like the most prime spot or primo spot to be able to change games mid-game or mid-stream, so I have to like stand up and walk behind my computer, my desk. What bread is the best bread? Butter bread. It makes really good French toast. I personally like using the Pepperidge Farm, like half loaf, just because like that's what I've used for the longest time. Right. Did I transfer this Pokemon already? I did. Okay, cool. No. I don't know what the difference is with like what makes butter bread, but it is just butter bread is an actual bread. I don't know what the difference is though. Like I said, I really don't. We're gonna make this so much easier. Alright, so I lied. I don't have a shell belt on this game. So never mind. We're not gonna make this any easier. We're just gonna keep on doing it the way we've been doing it. Change Pokemon. Challenge wheel. So this might be a little bit harder to do without the without Logan, which is I think really funny because I usually say he is like the most useless person to like jump it, like to be there. Because it's usually just really annoying to have the terrain just constantly taken away from you. Alright. This should be the last time we have to use Lunge prior to... I think what we do is we just let it die and we just do a lunge without doing anything, and then we just start after the KO. Negative effects from itself. There's our effects. That's the only one that we have to do. Pedal Blizzard. Alright, we're gonna just do Lunge until we get KO'd. There we go. That way we can start fresh with a full HP bar, and we know we can outpace the timer even with a drop in time and with the 5-second runoff, which I think is really dumb. To take away a chunk of our timer and give us a runoff is really annoying. No worry. I appreciate you sticking around if you are sticking around, and if not, I'll catch you in the next one, dude. I might have to heal. Nope, that grassy terrain helped. One more and I should be fine because acrobatics, yeah, it doesn't do a whole lot. This should heal. As long as it goes above 50, we should be good. We might not be good. We might have to do a heal. This next attack, as long as we don't go below 31, we are healing more than we're losing. So we'll have to see. Okay, we're losing 1 HP per round. But we should be fine, in theory. As long as we continue to... that was a lot more. We might have to heal this next round. We got one more in us. We're losing a lot more HP than I want to be per round, but I don't remember what our HP was before. Let's do this. We'll cheer heal. Because I know that's going to put us in a much better spot. Yeah. And we only need like 1 or 2 rounds to KO anyway, so we're well within range to be able to punish, especially with it paralyzed. We go first now. Yeah, it's Jover. It's so Jover. Goes to 85, and then the heal comes in, brings us back up to 102. So we lost 50. No. We lost 14 HP, I think. And we just won. So we could have done one more round without healing, but then we would have had to heal because we were losing about 14-ish, I think, by the end of that. Which I think is totally reasonable. Now, our problem with this next account is that this next account is not at all to the point where we can do 5-star or 7-star raids. My last account has not been completed yet, and I need to go through and play through all of them and get them all like basically to the same point where they just have the ability to do any raid if the Pokemon is there. I think the best thing to do is to I think I am gonna play through Scarlet a little bit more and just get us to the point where we need to be. I still have that my regular Scarlet or my regular Violet account. That is the one that I use to utilize or to set up all of my Pokemon. But for the most part, yeah, because if I do everything, I have the ability to get 4 of every type or every Pokemon basically, like all of the legendaries that are like one-time catches. along with all of the one-time raids, which, I mean, that's why I have 4 accounts, is so I can have like a bunch of Pokemon that are like one-time catches. So the best thing to do now is actually to save here and then hop into Violet to train up the Pokemon that I need to be able to do, and then just basically go around one-shotting all of the gyms and stuff. So we'll do that real fast. Insert a game card. What? There we go. Okay. And then we go into our normal account. What's up, gamer? It's been a long time. Have you been? Sorry, I haven't. No, dude, you're good. I haven't streamed a whole lot, really much at all. Give me a second. I gotta put my fan in my window. Alright, that's better. It's starting to bring some cool air in because it is hot in this bitch. But what's up, gamer? It's so, like I was saying, it's been a while since I've been streaming. I haven't really had much of a like actual schedule because I travel for work now. So I am like out of town 5 days a week, and because of that, it makes it really hard to maintain a actual schedule of any kind. So the things that I need are these 2 Pokemon here, because these are the 2 Pokemon that I was...
Generation, give them confidence, the chances for the taking, a legacy for our descendants to embrace. To ignore our future children is a terrible mistake. Yeah, I know it's hard to care when you'll be in the ground. Too many people on this planet only seem to live for now. Lay the foundations, make the younger humans proud. My child, I promise that I'll never let you down. Yeah,
I think that should be fine, because that means that guarantees that it'll be faster than almost anything. I can't remember who is...
take a leap of faith. You ain't got a ceiling, there's no need to be afraid. I'll try keep you safe, just keep your belief and give yourself some breathing space. You'll shoulder heavy burdens, feeling like you're on the verge, but one day you will change the world. Start strong.
Let me see. Summary. Did I already do the moves? No, I did not do the moves. I need move sets, like the best moves, arguably the best move set for both of these Pokemon. Bag. Let's see here. Acrobatics is not a terrible move. I mean, obviously, Flower Trick is staying. Is Nightshade the one that we want to do? It can't even learn Nightshade anyway. Let's see here. Let's see here. Best moveset and builds for Meowscarada. I don't care about the IVs, I care more about the moves. Flower Trick, Knockoff, Sucker Punch, Toxic Spikes. Yeah. I guess that's a fair assessment. Summary. Remember a move. Remember a move. I don't know if Sucker Punch is a thing that it can learn. I didn't see if Toxic Spikes was in there either. Toxic Spikes. Nope. Bag. Here, go by name. Welcome home. Or welcome back. We want Sucker Punch. Do we not have Sucker Punch? Is Sucker Punch a TM? It's going. I have 3 Meowscaradas now. And I'm currently working on a team to allow for my Sucker Punch is a dark move. Right? Yeah, so I'm trying to get my my final profile to the point where I can do 7-star raids. I have all but one profile set up to do that, or to be at that point. Box. We need to known move. Looking for Sucker Punch to learn as an egg move. Yeah. Give an item. You. Sorry. Gonna move. Fidge. Yep. I don't necessarily care. Overgrow, I will need its other ability, which means that I need to go in here for ability patch. Protein. Now, what is this Pokemon? I don't remember. It's Palmont, right? Palmont moveset and best build, air quotes, best build. Let's see. Ability Iron Fist, Electric Tera. What's up, David? Did you see the trailer for the new Pokemon game? Yes, I did. I have my qualms with it. I share a lot of the same issues that Charlie has with it. Have double shock. It needs Mach Punch, which I think is a TM. Evan, am I wrong? Bag. Yeah, no, I'm definitely like not writing it off just yet. I'm definitely keeping an open mind, at least for the time being. Though I do sort of agree. I don't. It's not sort of. I do agree that if it is entirely set into one city, though that city is humongous, in like black and white, it's definitely gonna be dumb. It is an egg move. Okay, great. I mean, that's fair. I disagree with his reasons for not liking Scarlet and Violet, because I do enjoy Scarlet and Violet regardless of how do you spell Mach? M-A-C-H Mach Punch. So I don't have anybody who does. Okay. Who learns Mach Punch? Hey, Infernape learns Mach Punch. X, grab you. Summary. Hopefully the switch to... Oh, it absolutely... So right now they're... I need to forget a move, not... forget a move. Thundershock. Right now they're... we'll see. If they filled the city in well, then it could be quite a bit. I mean, yeah, again, I'm not... Like, I'm holding my ability to... Or I'm holding on to see if they fix things, or change things that like I otherwise disagree with. But yes, there are ways that they could make this it being in one city not dumb, but at the same time, it's like it's gonna be a lot smaller if it is one city, than Legends Arceus. And that's the part that I think is dumb. Make sure you got Mach Punch. Summary. Mach Punch, cool. Summary. Are you already Electric Tera? Perfect. Grass Tera. I think you're already a Grass Tera summary. Yes. Okay. Ox, we're gonna put you there. You there. You go back here. You there. Held items are gonna go. I'm gonna say this. I'm actually really upset with how awful Smeargle is. Granted, he's not hyper trained, but I use Smeargle specifically to get Calyrex or the ghost horse Pokemon from Sword and Shield, and its only purpose was because it could learn Soak. It was absolutely a nightmare to try and get it hyper, or to get the moves taught on it properly. Granted, I was using it against Pokemon that were way above its level, because even at level 100, it was still like getting one shot by like level 65s. That I'll full-heartedly say is on me, right? But God, is it just not very tanky? Okay. Oh, I need to hyper train these two. Okay. That's my last step. Though I think what I'm doing is a little overkill to be able to speedrun the game, but you know, who's asking? Yeah, and I totally understand it. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna I'm gonna train well, I need to hyper train it. But I'm gonna train it in a way that makes it like not hit hard, but like super tanky, because I really don't need it to be a hard hitter, because like the point is to use Swords Dance to make the attack higher, so I can just like get it low really quickly. Though I am getting really sick of seeing every legendary in the game have the fucking ability to kill itself. It's really getting old, guys. I'm super frustrated by it. Every legendary knows the move Double Edge, and it's so fucking stupid. Like, I can't stress how stupid it is. Man, it is like, for the fact that it's like, oh, I'm just gonna use Double Edge when I'm at 1 HP. Like, I get it. You're a Pokemon that doesn't know like what's going on, but like, you know you're about to die. You're on your last legs. Why in the hell are you using a move that will just like make you no longer able to fight? So we need this to go to Risky 2 profile. So it needs to go to home, then to Risky 2 on Scarlet. Remember that, boys. It'll be on the test. I also have 4 shiny Rayquazas. Did I forget to mention that I did the raids a few times? Yeah, I did. I have a coworker who has a hacked switch that he can reactivate any of the raids, which is how I was able to get the missing raids that I missed because I wasn't paying attention. Which, by the way, I think it's really annoying that they just like stop announcing the raids as like prominently as they used to. And that really bothers me. Like, they used to be just like, everybody loved the raids. Every time a Mightiest Mark raid happened, there'd just be like a million posts on Facebook, or not Facebook, a million posts on Twitter, a million posts on YouTube of like how to do it and all this other stuff. And now there's just like nothing. Like, the only reason why we have any hype is because of Pokemon Day. We're gonna switch to Scarlet now. And I think when the Switch 2 comes out, I don't want to buy any of the games again. I really don't. But I think I might switch to digital games, because this switching games is really annoying. And I think it's only annoying because of the fact that like I don't have my dock in a good spot for me to like switch games. It's like on top of the PC that's behind my computer, or behind my monitors, so I don't have a good spot for it. And that might be just the only issue I have with it, is that it's just in a bad spot. But right now on my desk is just like thousands of Magic the Gathering cards. This is the wrong account. Okay. Now, we're probably just gonna have to run through as much as we can. Let's see here. Yeah, I think at this point our best bet is to just try and just systematically go through and get all of the stuff. I still need to go through and do like the pillars on all of the accounts. Or the spikes on all of the accounts. I gotta do a massive amount of things. That's actually gonna be really annoying not having the glide. I just went to go glide over that and like plummeted to my death basically. I get it. I know you're so amped to I honestly don't remember where this thing is. Oh, hey, look, it's right there. Yeah, I was looking for cloth. I couldn't, for the life of me, couldn't remember where it was at. Blammo. Those rocks collapsed and killed me. I am the dead. You should, if you don't have too much homework, you should do it now. Just do what I did and like, cause you obviously, you have the resources to like massively play, like set up like you just catch two Pokemon. Well, you have to catch two Pokemon outside of your starter. You leave one in your party, and then you utilize the other two to be like hyper trained and max leveled, and you just like shoot through the game super quick because you don't need. And I highly recommend doing it in all four, like 4 times in 2 different languages, each. So that gives you 4 playthroughs, and it is massive, super helpful. That's fair. I mean, the fun is having the ability to get all of the Pokemon that you need in all different languages. Because like if I wanted to play the story again, I would just play it in English, that way I know it. But I still want to like, and it's not that I don't know the story, but like I don't need the like to do the grind again, like grinding every level, getting to the point where I can battle the gym leaders. I might do, or no, actually that's not true. I am planning on doing something because we've already said it. I'm planning on doing a soul lock with collab, which I need help coming up with the rules, because it's definitely gonna be like Nuzlocke rules, but I'm gonna see what it is that we can like put in the rules to help make it a little bit more difficult for me, but not difficult for Corbin, because collab has enough on his plate on learning how to play the game. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like for like if you do a Japanese playthrough, I highly recommend just hyper leveling your Pokemon. Oh, absolutely, EV train the Pokemon. Like it, just the fact that like their stats get so ruined so early, because you're just like running through like random Pokemon, like random shit Pokemon, is really annoying. Also, can we talk about how Miraidon and Koraidon kills Ervin's father and he doesn't hate us for it? Like, that could have been a massive, like, turning point at the end of the game to lead us into the DLC. Randomized Nuzlocke? No. I don't have the capabilities of doing a randomized Nuzlocke because we're playing on actual hardware and actual, actual game cartridges. Though, I will be playing Scarlet. So, we know that. But yeah, can we talk about how Koraidon kills Ervin's father and like nobody does, like he doesn't bat an eye about it? Or well, actually, hold on, that's not entirely true. That's my like headcanon. I believe that is true, because when he goes to run away, like when Koraidon or Miraidon or whoever runs away from the thing, he like shoots up through the skylight and like the building collapses. I believe that is what kills Ervin's father, but I could be wrong. He may have died before that, and like, but I'm fairly certain that that's the case. Imagine Lizard Mike kills your father. Yeah, that's fair. I'm so glad that I don't have to, oh, I didn't see the Pokemon. I'm so glad I don't have to fight random trainers. Like, ever. I'm so happy that I don't have to deal with that. It's just so annoying to, like, fight every trainer on the way somewhere. That's unfortunate. I didn't know that that jump was that big. I really wish there was like a speed up that I could do, like a 20 times speed, so I could just get through half of this stuff. Because, like, oh my goodness. There's just so much talking that I forgot about. Yes. So we can't catch, like, right now we can't catch the same Pokemon. So if he decides the first Pokemon he wants to catch is like a Ralts, I can't catch a Ralts, but I can catch something else, and it's corresponding Pokemon. So if he decides he wants to catch the Pokemon, then we have to catch, like, I have to also catch whatever Pokemon I can find, and I make my decision at the same time. And then we name them corresponding names, so that whenever his Pokemon dies, mine also dies. So, like, everything is linked together in a way that, like, if one of us fails, we both fail. And that's gonna be a bit of a learning curve for him, because he's not gonna know what he's doing. And I'm also not going to tell him everything he needs to know about what he's doing. He's going to learn on his own. And that's what matters. Oh boy, and you'll have to deal with his failures. Yeah, and like that's like, and that's fine with me. I don't mind, like, starting over. I obviously I've never had a problem with starting a game over. There's 10 of these things, right? Okay. I don't think this Sunflora knew what he was getting into. Yes, that will be very true. Can I? That's 8. I think the other ones are in the maze. Oh, yeah, it's literally right there. Yep. Why is Koraidon shaped like a bike if it's gonna run? Yeah, I mean that's fair. Yeah, so Pokemon will have to be on the same, like the same Pokemon will have to be on the team. If his Pokemon dies, mine and mine doesn't, mine is still dead. If either one of us blacks out, we both black out and we have to start over. Let's see here. I mean, we can't share the same like species of Pokemon. That and like at this point, like I don't care which what's the word I'm looking for? Which starter I start with, so I'll probably just pick the opposite of whatever he picks, because like it doesn't, or even the same, like I'll pick the like at disadvantageous typing. It doesn't really matter to me. There isn't much. Yeah, over leveling. I want to say yes. We can't over level. Like we can only get to the level of the highest level Pokemon that they have. I think that's probably the fairest way to play something like this, because obviously we could just grind out levels and then just run through the game. I don't think that that's a fair like way to play the game. Is this Sucker Punch? I can't remember which one's Sucker Punch. Or is the last move Sucker Punch? I can't remember. Oh, it does look like knockoff. Yeah, you're probably right. I didn't think Sucker Punch only had 5 base power though. Or not base power, 5 power points. This bitch has sturdy. What a loser. Oh god, he did 4 damage to me. Blammo. I don't know why they made him look just so angry without like giving him like the dark circles that like his eyes look like he's supposed to have. Like he's supposed to look like he's like never slept a day in his life or whatever, but for the life of me, like it just doesn't make any sense that he just has puffy eyes. Like I guess he just got done crying. I don't know. Not gonna lie, I think that was the fastest I had ever found all of them though. Is it gonna tell me to... I hope it kicks me out to the front door and then I'm already there. Yeah. Please kick me out the front door. Clive. Yeah, that's my only gripe in this game is that they because they don't have voice actors, there's just too much talking. Like, I really wish that Pokemon would hurry up and just voice act everything. It's not like they don't have voice actors for like this show, which I know Game Freak and the Pokemon Company are two separate entities, but like, man, I really wish that they would just utilize the resources that are available. Oh, was he gonna growl? Yeah, he growled, of course. I should just stop using... Oh, he roared. Interesting. Okay. I mean, that's fair. That's actually unironically, like, that's what this game has evolved into, is like, why produce a good game if you can cut corners and just never have to worry about it? Because like, here's the shitty part is like, and they're not getting punished for just producing a shit game or like a mediocre game, because they're still selling hundreds of millions of copies every year. And that's really annoying. That's just the way they can get away with it every time. Bro, do I actually have to box my oh my god. You know, no, I'm taking the Blaziken. You can't stop me. Phew, what am I doing wrong? Does it have to be 3 Pokemon I caught? I mean, I caught all of those Pokemon too, though. Oh. That's weird. I don't know why it did that. Yeah, the final boss, the front gate. My problem is that it was in Japanese. I had no idea what it was saying. What was that, a minute and 2 seconds? Yep, you're good. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna go for. Uh, I might go for like another hour or so, but I'm not sure. Torkoal. Okay. It crit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, it didn't say that it crit. I really wish that I had the setting of skipping movies on because I don't know why I don't know why I still have like she walks like that because she can't bend her legs or her knees because her boots are crotch high. Team Star. Five G's. Oh my god. You I don't know what the LP is like. Like intentionally being like, but like the fact that that she stole all of this money or like currency of some sort is that, or she's just straight up giving it to us because she just runs around and grabs terror dens. Because like that's all you have to do is. So I don't know. Oh, that's a Cyclizar. It's a dead Cyclizar, but it's a Cyclizar. Oh, it crit again. Something that I wish this game did was scale the battles to the level of like that you would be at after a certain number of gyms. His bright orange coat just makes me feel like that it's so much easier in this version to find him in all of these pictures than Violet. Though he's not hard to find in the first place. My nose has been the runny all day. Bike body used. So he does use the bike form. I just don't know how frequently he does, but I know he does. What are we betting LeChunk's level will be at the end of the game? I like purely off of XP share. I'm not going to be leveling him up any other way other than essential battles. Oh yeah, that's right. He's Nurse Joy. What are we thinking the LeChunk's level is gonna be? 42? 8 gyms. I don't know, man. I think it might be higher. I don't know, 42. What level is it currently? Like 11? No, 12 now? I don't know. 42 seems like a good guess. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna guess 53. I think 53 is a good rule of thumb. Yeah, I think 53 is a good level to guess. I love how this chick is most definitely wearing a straitjacket, but they designed it in a way that made it not seem like a straitjacket, but she is definitely wearing one. She is insane. Not gonna lie though, I am getting to the point where like I'm starting to space out on and just like mindlessly go. So I don't know how much longer I can actually go. I gotta build up my tolerance to sit and play the same thing and talk to nobody. Yeah, I gotta rebuild that tolerance because man, does it suck to not have anybody to talk to. Goodness gracious. Ugh. Let's see here. 4320. I think she's supposed to be like what, the third gym? Like by the time I get back around the map to the end person, I'm gonna already be like super over leveled. Well, I'm already super over leveled. I meant like more. I don't know. I don't know what I meant. You know what I meant. No, the fuck I don't. Okay. We can do, what is it? Probably two more badge things by going this way. We can do a Team Starbase and a Ervin badge. I love how the way your character just shakes on top of Koraidon because he's running so fast. He's just like wobbling his head, just oh god, gotta hold on.
Lightbringer, I hardly know her.
Interesting. I don't remember where this one is in here. I know it's somewhere around here. There we go.
I think I need therapy or just some more whiskey. I can't seem to understand how you do this to me. You've been running in circles
Bap. He just fucking punches the wall. Meowscarada just lays down. Means that it was necessary for its survival, but why? I have no clue, bro. I like that's the thing that like I never understood is like why Pokemon evolved the way that they do and why they are the way they are, like cuz like you're right, they 100% are shaped the way they are because it's necessary for their survival, but they never explain why it's necessary for their survival to be like that. He just went Super Saiyan, and that's a shame because I'm about to one-shot him.
I think I need therapy or just some more whiskey. I can't seem to understand how you do this to me. You've been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead. I didn't know I was a casualty until you stopped my heart and you made me see I need your
Though I will say this, I am starting to like Koraidon more than I like Miraidon. Though they are both very useful Pokemon in their own ways. But I like the design of Koraidon and a lot of the past Pokemon more than I like the future Pokemon.
I think I need to confess. Saw you in the red dress. I can't seem to understand how you got all that finesse. Still been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead. I didn't know I was a casualty until you stopped my heart and you made me see I need your
I wonder if they planned out these the game to be played in any order. Like I know you can when he uses whatever Pokemon he uses is a different level. Like they like almost backtracks slightly. But like I wonder if the animations that they chose for each thing being completed is based on like the number like this cutscene, since this is like the same like spot in all of them. I wonder if like they this cutscene plays in the second one no matter what you do, which one you do. And I've never really paid attention to that. Like, is this always just the second time he sees his dog? I think it is. Like, always the second one, no matter which one you do. I think it is, but I'm not sure. And I just find that thought puzzle to be like, not thought puzzle, but like that to be interesting to me. I can hear my roommate. He's just in the background, just yelling the woo. I mean, I agree, but I also disagree. Like, I'm interested in Pokemon for way more than just like, oh, it's a fun like monster catching game. The story does like interest me on some fundamental level. Okay, I got double jump. Cool. I can get out of this thing. Really want climbing. I hate this. I have to walk all the way around. That's a normal Dwebble, right? Yeah. Yeah, the shiny one is blue. That's right. So Duck, what is it that you like about my channel? Why do you come back if you hate everything I do? I'm just curious, because like that it doesn't make sense to me, but like at the same time, like I don't know what it is. Like, what makes you come back time and time again? If I never play the games that you enjoy watching. I mean, that's fair. But like, what? Then why continue to come back? Is it just because I hold conversation with you? And like unlike most streamers, I give you the time of day, which I wouldn't even consider me a streamer. I like, this is the most part-timest of part-time I could possibly be doing. Just come back. I mean, that's fair. I mean, I appreciate you sticking around for as long as you have, but like, at some point, like, I just feel like it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't watch people I don't enjoy what they're doing, mostly because I don't watch like live streams of stuff, because welcome back. Yeah, I've just like started going, I've just continued going up the east coast, or the east coast of Paldea, and I have 2 regular gym badges, a team star, and 2 dens done. Oh my god, the Lechonk is evolving. Yeah, Evan, I was asking Duck why he why he still comes around the stream if he doesn't like the stuff that I play. And I mean, that's fair. I definitely feel that, but like at the same time, I just find it strange that like I don't know. I just find it strange, like, because I get it. It's some form of procrastination, but like at the same time, it's weird to me that you are in stream so frequently that, like, no matter how many times I've seen you change your name, I still recognize it's you. But regardless of what your reasoning is, I do appreciate you sticking around for as long as you have. It does genuinely mean a lot to me that I can consider you at least a loyal participant in chat. Whether you like the content that I put up or not. I love how this guy has an actual river room, and then you have to fight his Bossmon river room. Four damage. All of the damage he could muster up is 4 damage. That is wild. Yep, Evan, I will see you hopefully later. I might not go much past this just because this is I was saying earlier how I was like, I really got to build up my tolerance to sit here and talk to next to nobody for long periods of time again. So I think this might be pretty close to my like calling it time, but I appreciate you coming by, and I'll see you in the next one. Or later, one of the two. I don't know. Oh, Jesus. Glazed donut per bald eagle. Jesus, take the wheel. Yeah, that's like I'm also just exhausted because I worked all day today. I won't be live tomorrow. For those of whom who are wondering, tomorrow is an FNM, and for those of you who don't know what FNM stands for, Friday Night Magic. I will be taking part in a event in my hometown. And then after that, and then Saturday I have a RCQ, but I should be able to go live later in the day. And then I'm gonna shoot for. Thank God! Shut up, Doug. You fucking bastard. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna call today's stream. So if you guys did enjoy this one, please remember to smash that like button. I do greatly appreciate all of you guys swinging by. Like I was saying, I will be live again probably Saturday later in the evening. And I will try to stream every day this week. Or at least I'll give it a good college try. So we'll see where we're at with everything. The only days that I won't be able to is Fridays because of FNM. So yeah, I'll share my RCQ and FNM information, or well, like breakdown of what was going on in our next stream. So if you guys did enjoy this one, please remember to smash that like button. Follow over on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube. Both of those are free. If you want to support the channel, subscribe over on Twitch. It means a lot to me. It really does. And if you really want to support the channel, there's a link in the bottom of the description. By no means is it necessary, but I would greatly appreciate the support, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, guys, don't forget to stay frosty. Bye-bye!